Another DLC Mario newcomer in Smash seems ever likely as the Mario rumors start to grow.
Block content.
What's happening, my blocked buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Well, we get to talk a whole lot more about those Super Mario rumors, and also how they might be able to influence Super Smash Bros. Ultimate at this point, because, as a lot of you guys know, we already know the first new fighter in that second DLC pack, right? The sixth fighter is going to be someone from ARMS. At this moment of recording, we actually don't know who the specific character from ARMS will be. Of course, everyone's kind of rumoring about maybe it will be all of them, maybe it will be one specific character that isn't an assist trophy, maybe it will be Springman and the entire pass will be like these crazy assist trophy come to life things. Or maybe it will be a new character from a new ARMS game. Maybe ARMS 2 is coming and the protagonist of that game, or the new marketable character from that game, is going to be the next fighter, and they kind of threw us off with that picture. Of course, there's a lot of other things to take into consideration with all those things being first party, right? I mean, does it mean the rest of the pass is going to be first party? And if that's the case, will there be Pokemon representatives for the new game? Will there be new Breath of the Wild stuff? Will there be other stuff from like Animal Crossing? Well, whatever is possible, today we get to talk about a new Mario character out of all things. Of course, we already have Piranha Plant, but that franchise is, of course, Nintendo's leading franchise, and of course, one of the biggest ones in the world. So we get to talk about all of that Smash goodness, and of course, a new report on those Mario remasters that are coming too, with crazy new developments on Paper Mario's sequel that supposedly is going back to its roots, as we've heard. So definitely someone on the inside has been leaking for a couple of months, because this is something that we've talked about for a very long time. So I've also been talking to you guys a long time about Smash Bros. Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making videos on YouTube? Well, whatever you can think of, send your questions through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in our next Question Blocked episode. And here's a brand new giveaway. You can win one of these cool Super Mario figures out of these capsules. We already opened one of them. There's a really cute character inside on our latest live stream. Go check that out if you want to know who that is. So subscribe to Blocked Content right now and comment down below to enter for the giveaway and find out who's inside your capsule. Alright guys, let's get into the main topic of today, and the main news of today comes from Eurogamer.net. Yes, yesterday we reported all over that basically this Super Mario news was crashing down on the world, and returning to the series' roots is the new Paper Mario game, and a lot of other more specific, details about this whole rumor actually arise more from Tom Phillips now. So let's talk about everything that this has to offer, and yes, Eurogamer reports from Tom Phillips saying, more details emerge on Nintendo's Mario remasters and a Paper Mario which returns to its series' roots. It says, after an initial leak set the floodgates open yesterday, new details have been published on how Nintendo's upcoming array of Mario games, old and new, will actually be released. There's a little more too on the Switch's new Paper Mario game, which has yet to be announced by Nintendo itself. Of course, we don't now know at all if this thing is real, so everyone's kind of trying to stay a little bit on the edge of that. VentureBeat reported that the 3D Mario remasters be offered in a collection, dubbed something like Super Mario All-Stars 2. This is a branding that Eurogamer has heard of being used internally. Eurogamer confirmed Mario Galaxy was one of these games yesterday, following suggestions in Video Game Chronicle's original report. A later report from Gematsu confirmed Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine as the other two titles included. As well as this collection pack, VGC's initial report suggested that most of Mario's back catalog would be brought to Nintendo Switch. Well, as Eurogamer explained yesterday, Super Mario 3D World is getting a deluxe release with new content. And listen to the wording of this, right? As Eurogamer explained yesterday, Mario 3D World is getting a deluxe release with new content. This is not like it's speculated or we think that. It's just this is going to happen, so they are really sure about this news. And there has been suggestion that other older Mario games not already on the Switch's online retro library might be added there. That's exactly the thing that I thought of as well. Finally, the new Paper Mario. Last night, the same VentureBeat.com report suggested it would represent a return to that particular franchise's roots. In other words, it will be offering a similar experience to the more RPG-like structure of the series on Nintendo 64 and the Nintendo GameCube. Again, it's something that Eurogamers heard from those familiar with Nintendo's plans. Many fans consider the series' GameCube entry, Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door, to be the franchise's pinnacle, and this is something the current game is shooting for reportedly. More recent entries have smoothed away some of the series' RPG heritage and experimented with platforming gimmicks, neither of which has gone down as well with the fans. Nintendo was hoping to lift the lid on its Mario plans at E3 before release time to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Super Mario Bros. In September. Right, so talking about all of this makes me very much wonder if a new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character will also be included in that Super Mario 35th anniversary, because if we just think about this as a fact, right? Mario is the biggest Nintendo character. Super Smash Bros. Is right now a huge franchise that is just promoting new things, right? With Byleth coming to the game, and of course now having ARMS in there, and then having ARMS be free on Nintendo Switch for online users, potentially a new ARMS game coming this year, and that character being sort of a representative for that, then we have to think, yes, what are the other first-party characters? Will that appear to be some character from Pokemon, because they have the Pokemon DLC coming later in the game? Because will they be doing anything with Animal Crossing, because we have Animal Crossing New Horizons, and they probably want to market for that too? So if you think about marketing strategies with characters, and not just think about, oh, these third-party characters would be great to have in Smash, but if we just think about what is marketable at this moment, what would Nintendo want to push to coincide with the release of a specific game this year, and if we hear about all of these specifics, there's basically one thing that I think is very possible. We might be getting a Mario DLC character in this pack, so either the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th character in there could be a Mario franchise character, but I think if they are going to shoot for a Mario character, it might actually be Mario. No, not just the Mario that we have in Smash already. I think that it's very possible, if we're having a Paper Mario series roots returning game, we might be seeing Paper Mario finally come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a playable fighter in the DLC. Yes, I think Paper Mario would be an excellent choice for Smash Bros., very much flat in the same vein as Mr. Game & Watch is, but of course maybe a little bit more layers to him, as was depicted in his original renders, his original art for games like Sticker Star and Color Splash. I think that those games, in terms of like visuals, especially the Sticker Star game, the official renders for that game, were incredible, and if Smash Bros., you know, it has more fidelity in the graphics, so I think that it will be very much reflected in the style that Paper Mario will have in that game. Of course, it'll be a Mario moveset that supposedly will use RPG elements, like timing on different moves. If you jump on a character and you might even push the button before you hit someone's head, you can actually maybe multi-bounce and stuff like that. Maybe Paper Mario uses some of the thing cards, maybe Paper Mario uses the hammer and all those kinds of moves from those games, and maybe even the party members. Yes, Paper Mario might actually be using all of his friends in his own moveset. So that's all crazy to think about, but also from this report, a lot of other information comes to light, right? As VentureBeat reported, it will be called something like Super Mario All-Stars 2. Now, we've heard the term, Super Mario All-Stars 3D or Super Mario 3D All-Stars. That all kind of makes sense, because some of you might know there was a game called Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo that included like the original Mario Brothers and the Lost Levels, then Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, and in some editions even Super Mario World with Luigi, so the special All-Stars version, and that was actually a complete remaster, like a rebranding. So they actually totally redid all the graphics for those games, and sometimes even some like specific game parts, and made that a huge collection that was actually a brand new thing. Now, if all those 3D Mario remasters are coming in a collection, it makes me think, what kind of remaster are we getting here, right? Are we getting a remaster that is more along the lines of an HD upscale? Are they just ports? Or is this going to be something very specific, where it's going to be a new style, where all of these games are going to look like Super Mario Odyssey, and it's going to have that kind of a movement and that kind of a style? So I'm really curious to hear what you guys think of all this. I mean, there's a lot to talk about in terms of Smash Brothers news, but also this Mario leak is just getting crazier by the day. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, that could actually be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, what game do you want to be included in this Mario collection? And as for a previous comment question winner, our answer, and I laughed very hard at this, comes from our user Gaming Yoshi Fanatic. So thank you so much. It says, Mother 30th Anniversary, Nintendo, I sleep. Metroid 30th Anniversary, Nintendo, I sleep. Legend of Zelda 30th Anniversary, Nintendo, Music Concert. Mario 35th Anniversary, Nintendo, let's go! So I think that this is super funny. Yes, it seems like if they are doing this, they are breaking the mold for Nintendo and actually doing something huge with an anniversary, which they normally don't really do. They do some fun, cute stuff and merchandising and stuff like that. And sometimes with the remasters, we get one game in like 3 or 4 years. And now it seems like we're going to get a big package for Mario's 35th, which would be incredible and I would so much be for. So thank you so much for sending in your comments. These are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats during live streams. You guys make blocked content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in a blocked content style, join me for a Skype chat, or even have your own ideas become animations on this channel, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the blocked content family yet, hit subscribe now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more blocked content. See ya!